Have you ever been jolted awake in the dead of night, sensing a dark figure looming in your room? You're not alone. Across the globe, countless individuals describe a chilling encounter with a mysterious silhouette known as the Hat Man, a figure cloaked in terror and stillness. Let's delve into this unsettling phenomenon. The Hat Man, a tall, motionless silhouette outlined against the absolute darkness of the room. This is how almost all reports begin. There are no hurried footsteps, no whispered words, no abrupt gestures. Just the figure standing still, watching. What causes dread is not what he does, but what he represents. The story of the Hat Man crosses borders, languages, and cultures. People who have never had contact with each other describe the same entity with impressively similar details. A tall, completely black man, as if made of solid shadow. No visible face, no gleam in the eyes. Just a perfect outline, wearing a wide-brimmed hat that stands out sharply even in the dim light. Most encounters happen at night, usually during moments of transition between sleep and wakefulness. The person wakes up, but the body does not respond. The muscles do not move, the voice does not come out, the breathing seems heavy. At this moment, the Hat Man appears. Sometimes beside the bed, sometimes leaning against the wall, other times standing at the bedroom door, as if deciding whether to enter or not. The fear is immediate and absolute. It is not a common fright, but a primal, deep terror that seems to come from an ancient place in the mind. Many report a feeling that this presence is intelligent, conscious, and fully aware of the terror it causes. Some describe an intense pressure on the chest, others speak of a feeling of silent hatred coming from the figure, while some feel something even more disturbing, total indifference. What makes the Hat Man especially unsettling is his passivity. He rarely moves. He does not attack. He does not speak. He does not gesture. He simply observes, as if he is there to witness something or someone. This absence of action creates an unbearable anticipation, as if something terrible could happen at any moment, but it never does. There are reports that deviate from the pattern of the dark room. Some people claim to have seen him in hallways, staircases, poorly lit rooms, or even in outdoor environments at night. In these situations, the Hat Man appears for just a few seconds and disappears without a trace. There is no sound, no smell, no physical evidence. Just the vivid memory of something that should not exist. Over time, various attempts to explain have emerged. Some say that the Hat Man is a manifestation of the human mind, in extreme states of stress, fear, or sleep deprivation. Others believe he is a collective symbol, a form that fear takes in a universal way. Still, many reject these explanations, asserting that the experience is too real to be mere imagination. The hat is a detail that intrigues. Why a hat? It is not a random element. It seems old, out of time, as if the figure belonged to another era. For some, this reinforces the idea that the Hat Man is not just a modern creation, but something that has accompanied humanity for generations, adapting to the times while maintaining the same essential form. There are even more disturbing reports in which the figure seems to subtly interact with the environment. People say they feel the mattress sink slightly, as if someone had sat down. Others report the sensation of being leaned over or watched very closely. Even so, the Hat Man almost never touches. The terror comes from the proximity and the perceived intention, not from physical contact. The most alarming thing is that he never seems to be in a hurry. He shows no excessive curiosity or aggression. He is just there, watching, waiting. When he disappears, there is no immediate relief. There remains the feeling that that presence may return at any moment, the next night, during the next incomplete awakening. The Hetman has no clear origin, no defined history, nor a comprehensible purpose. He leaves no messages, offers no answers, and does not explain his existence. He appears, deeply marks those who see him, and disappears, leaving only fear and doubt, and perhaps that is exactly what makes him so terrifying. The Hatman does not need to do anything, he simply observes, and, in the silence of the early morning, that is more than enough. What you saw is only part of the story. To stay up to date on upcoming facts, mysteries, and revelations, like, subscribe, and follow our channel.